Grand Rising, beautiful people. It is the 1st of August. Happy Sunday. It is 10:10 in the morning. I know it's been a while since I recorded an episode. I started to record one. I don't know what happened. Never finished it. And it's only like 4 minutes. Still sitting here on my phone. Haven't played it back. It's just sitting there. I don't know what it's doing or why it's just sitting there. Don't even know what it's about. I just know I have to do something with it. Either delete it or, I don't know. I be feeling bad though sometimes when I be starting stuff. And I know it be having a decent message. But I don't be liking to post it when I don't finish it. And that's what I hate. When I don't get to finish the stuff, it be irritating my soul. Don't mind me if I sound tired or sluggish. I didn't really go to bed till 6 in the morning. Been having a couple of issues. And restless nights. Well, not really restless. They're not restless if you really can't fall asleep for a long period of time because the pain is so bad that you're actually going in and out of consciousness from the pain, so you're really not falling asleep. I don't know how to explain it. But I decided I was going to come and dump my problems on y'all today instead of YouTube, because I really just don't feel like arguing nobody today. And I feel like it's just going to cause an argument, and I'm just really not in the mood for it, to be honest with you. Just really not in the mood. And just really not in the mood. Just really not in the mood. I mean, I think that's just a good enough explanation, right? I'm just really not in the darn mood. Just really don't feel like it. But, I've brushed this topic a couple of times, I guess we could say, which is about co-parenting and parenting, or whatever it is that I'm doing at this particular moment, because I really don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing at this particular moment. The last time I checked, we had gotten back together. So I just really don't know, because I'm not chasing nobody. So I don't know, honestly speaking. But I'm the type of person that, communication is very important to me. Because how am I supposed to know what's transpiring or what's going on if there's no communication? I'm not a psychic. If I was, oh my God, I would have avoided so many things in my life. And I probably would have put myself in foster care. I'd have been listen, I done saw the future. I done saw the shit I was going to go through living with this woman. Man, can I sign myself up to foster care, please? Or can I have my grandparents take custody of me, please? Thank you. But, that's obviously wasn't possible, and it's not possible. So, yeah, that was a dream of mine. That was just never going to happen. But, it's just frustrating, because it's frustrating to always be the person to bend and bend and bend and bend and bend, but no bending is coming from the other side, and it's annoying. And that probably was not a good metaphor. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used that metaphor. Yeah, sorry, bro. So let me use another one. I'm always the one that has to be the peacemaker, trying to find a way to keep the peace between us. And it's annoying. But because during that time, I feel like I'm not being respected, and this shit is annoying. And it's just irritating, because he's always looking at it as, I ain't got time for your emotions. I ain't got time for your bipolar. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for that. Or da-da-da. And half of the time, at least right now, it's not even my emotions. I don't even know how to explain it, how can I explain this? Because I really just don't know how to explain this. This is like really difficult to explain. Because I don't even know how to, I don't even think I understand it like myself 100% to turn around and be explaining it to somebody else. Okay, so let's put it like this. Ever since what happened on Father's Day, I don't want to say I don't have any emotions or feelings, because obviously I do, but I've been more focused on getting my health back on track and fighting to make sure I'm here to raise my kids and make sure my kids are good than I have been on anything else. So, being up somebody's ass hasn't been a priority, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Like, yes, I have feelings and emotions, but how can I say it? Like, I don't know how to say it. It's just not a priority right now. Like, dropping tears is not a priority. Like, being sad is not a priority. Like, being mad, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, because I can't get agitated and I can't get frustrated. That triggers a lot of my condition. I kind of like turned off my emotions, I guess you could say. I don't know. I really just don't know. I mean, my bipolar still kicks in and shit, but I just don't allow myself to physically get agitated. So, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. And I don't think you guys are understanding me. And I feel like I'm losing y'all, or lost y'all, or confused y'all. But I'm pretty good at doing all of those things of the above. Pat yourself in the back, Lynette. You've accomplished what you normally accomplish all the time. And somebody's knocking on my door, and hopefully I won't have to end this recording. Oh, give this to Uncle. Here. I forgot he texted me. Yeah, so put the butter back in the fridge, please. So yes, I really don't know how to explain it, so I'm just gonna.
Hang on. I'm giving you a cigarette.
He dropped the butter. Hold on, y'all.
Ow.
And he dropped the top again. Sorry, y'all, but Delano with the autism, he tends to struggle a little sometimes when he's doing certain tasks. I just want to make sure that he's got this. The girls are still asleep. My bad, y'all. But it's like, as soon as everybody knows I'm up, the window gets to knocking, the door gets to knocking, and it's like, my whatever peace and quiet is gone. That's why the kids and I be trying to just like not make no movements and let nobody know that we're up for a while, so that we can just enjoy peace and quiet before the knocking on the window and the door starts. Yeah. And since we're waiting for their dad to bring back the van, he's kind of borrowed it all week when he was supposed to have been returning back, and that's what's frustrating me the most. Because that was my sanctuary, that was my way to get away from the kids when they frustrate me. And yeah, haven't been able to do that. And it's difficult to not let myself get agitated when I'm in the same space as what's agitating me. So it's been hard to avoid the migraines and avoid the extra pain and everything else when I have nowhere to go to de-escalate. And the kids have been asking to go to the park, and we needed groceries and all this extra beautiful stuff. And this was the whole point of me wanting to create this podcast, to dump it out, because I'm getting irritated. And I'm trying not to get irritated for my health purposes. But it's annoying when somebody thinks that they can just move how they want to move, and you're just supposed to be like, okay, not a problem. Alrighty then. I just don't have no patience, man. Like, I don't have the patience I used to have. I don't have the... Just leave it. I don't have the patience I used to have. And I just don't find it to be correct that one parent or one person can do one thing and the other one is not allowed to do the same. I don't find that to be correct. I feel like if one parent is allowed to do one thing, then both parents should be allowed to do both things. It should not just be a one parent at all. Like, just how, in my opinion, if you're not being disrespected by, by the other parent, if they're not coming at you or if they're not cussing at you or whatever, then there's no need for you to be cussing at the other parent or coming at the other parent. And I'm not saying that this is my situation right now. I'm just venting all of this out because these are things that I've been trying to get to happen even way before, my current situation. That I've been trying to get even my previous two children's father, like their fathers as well. Like, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about me that it's either all or nothing with the other person. And I don't understand why it must be like all or nothing. Like, they either have me all or they want nothing. Like, what does that have to do with the kid? I mean, a little backstory might actually help y'all. So, I walked away from my first relationship, which was almost 9 years long. He was abusive. He did attempt to kill me. That is just a whole nother can of worms that we will have to open on another day. It's a little too heavy for me right now. The second one that I was married to, my ex-husband, I also walked away from that one as well. He did not want to get divorced. He actually thought that if he did not show up to the court date, that the judge would not grant the divorce. I don't know where in his mind he thought that was going to happen, especially after I explained to him that whether he showed up or not, the divorce was still going to go through. Didn't want to listen to me, so he was still gonna hold on the fact that we were still so-called married. When we weren't. We got divorced in 2013. He was still calling me his wife up until he actually saw me pregnant with Stinkadoodle in 2018. Yeah. That's when I recalled that he stopped calling me his wife. And that's when the threats started. But I don't see what the big deal was because he had a whole nother daughter while we were married. So I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. But regardless, we weren't together. So I just don't really understand. But anyways, I tried co-parenting. Not with the first one, obviously, because he tried killing me. So I have no contact with that one. But I tried co-parenting with the second one. Didn't work out. Did not work out. Especially because for some particular reason, he kept thinking that he still owned me. Like, you ain't even own me the first time. Just because we was married does not mean that you owned me. I mean, you didn't do anything to take care of me, first of all. We didn't have your papers. I worked and did everything. I got you your papers. And you still didn't do anything. But you had a baby. And you had all your side chicks calling me and my daughter's phone at the time she was 6. So why would I want to stay? Does that sound like something anybody would want to stay for? Like, you got your side pieces. It got so bad I had to create a whole nother fucking Facebook, yo. And I had to put it under my kids' middle names just so they would not find me. Isn't that crazy? Like, you got your side pieces calling your wife. Like, they're your wife calling your side piece. And then the answer always is, that got nothing to do with me. My nigga, I ain't dicking them down. So if I'm not the one dicking them down, then what the fuck they calling me for? Because I ain't got a dick, you do. They wouldn't be in my life if you wasn't dicking them down. Like, come on, bro. For real. Like, seriously. Talking about I ain't give you no chance. Knucklehead, I gave you plenty of chances, bro. What you wanted me to do? I mean, how much more clear could I make this? I told you how to cheat if you wanted to cheat. I told you it was going to make me suspicious. Like, I told you exactly how to do shit. I told you how my brain worked. I told you what was going to be on my radar, what was not going to be on my radar. Knucklehead did everything exactly the opposite of what I said. That's not my problem then. I mean, who else going to tell you how to cheat on them so your ass won't get caught? That's how my check. Ain't no other female finna do that I know of. So if you ain't do your shit right, that's not my problem. I mean, you can't get mad at me for walking the fuck away. Especially when you got your baby mama calling my line telling me you done left your phone at her house and some other female calling your phone. Should she answer your phone? Bitch, if you bold enough to call me to ask me, should she answer your phone that I pay for? Like, we not collaborating, my nigga. We ain't sharing a nigga, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? Yo. But yeah. So, yeah, the co-parenting thing just never seems to work out in my favor. No matter how much I try. Like, it just does not work out. I be really trying to have respect, and it just don't seem to be working out that way. It just be the utter complete opposite. But I'm just tired of just being tired, honestly. It's just so freaking annoying. I just wish it would just be so different. I wish I just really understood. I mean, when I say I'm trying to make it make sense, I would just love to know, don't you want to see the other parent, like, succeed as well? Because I'm saying, like, a good foundation for your child would be your child seeing both of the parents that are not in the household succeed together. Like, y'all don't gotta be beating each other up, screaming and yelling, like, not getting along and shit. Like, at one point, y'all loved each other to screw each other. At one point, y'all liked each other enough to make a baby. So why can't y'all like each other enough to raise the baby? Why can't y'all like each other enough to raise a strong person? Like, I just don't understand. Y'all was liking each other when y'all was playing with each other, when y'all was 69 in each other. I'm saying, like, come on, y'all. Like, for real. Y'all was adults then. I mean, so why y'all can't be adults and planning the future for this child? I just don't understand. This shit just don't make no sense to me. Y'all was respecting each other then, so why does all this end when people split up? Or when shit goes south, or when miscommunication, or when lack of communication? Like, I just don't understand. Or the other part that I don't get is why people run to other people, or run into other people's beds, or run into other people's arms, or why put yourself in a situation where you might get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just be thinking about all these random ass things sometimes, and I just be like, why? Why would you put yourself in a situation where you could just throw everything away and then you have to explain to your child, like, my bad, I couldn't keep it in my pants, or my bad because I couldn't keep my legs closed? Like, yeah, you could have had mommy and daddy in the same household, but I was thotting, or I was hoeing, or, I was being a dog. Like, come on, yo. Like, I don't know. It's just me. Like, for example, I know I got a thing for dark-skinned dudes, you feel me? And I know I got a thing for dreads if they meet. And I know I got a thing, you know what I'm saying? I know I got a thing for eyes. So I got a thing for eyes and lips. If the eyes look a certain way, you feel me? Or I see certain things in the eyes, I don't know. It's just whatever. So I stay away. I don't put myself in those situations. I stay clear. So then there's no problems. You know what I'm saying? No problems. You feel me? I don't put myself in a situation where I could be tempted. And that's out of respect to my kids, That's just me, though. Not a lot of people do that. Some people just put themselves in that situation, and then they get caught up, and then boom, they just throw their whole shit down the drain. And then there's the I shoulda, I didn't, I coulda, if I woulda, but it's too late then. And then what? Then you got your kid or your kids crying, you feel me? And then you destroy their whole shit. Then you caused insecurities, abandonment issues, and all this shit. And for what? For a piece of ass? For a tail? You feel me? And then you don't rectify it. You don't try to fix it or nothing. You just keep hoeing the fuck around and keep dogging the fuck around. And your kid is still dealing with all this shit and still dealing with all these insecurities. And whichever one got hurt is now more angry because you still doing whatever you doing. I mean, come on. Like, it's a domino motherfucking effect. Like, we some grown-ass adults. We should be dealing with this shit as fucking adults, man. And realize what we doing is we affecting our kids in a way that is fucking ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. When we had kids, when you opened up your legs or when you ain't wrap it up and a seed came out of it, it stopped being about you. And it became about that child. It's no longer about you, man. It is about that child. It is no longer about you getting them Jordans. It is no longer about you getting your weed. It's no longer about you going to go party with so-and-so. It is no longer about you getting that car or whatever. It's about your seed having clothes, your seed having sneakers, your seed having what they need. Talking about sneakers, I need to get lyrical sneakers because I think her dad forgot to ask for some sneakers. It's about all of that, yo. Like, it stops being about you and it starts being about them. And I don't understand where in this world, like, we all forgot about this. Like, everybody just thinks about themselves. Since when did the kids become last and the parents became first? I mean, that's backwards parenting to me. And backwards parenting should not be something of the future or of the present. Like, this should definitely be a no-no. There should be no reason why our kids are out here dressed like miniature thoughts. There should be no reason why our kids are out here shaking their asses like miniature thoughts. There should be no reason why our kids are out here like looking like miniature thugs. Like, why are we raising them in the streets when we should be raising them in schools, getting an education, wanting a better life, wanting a future, showing them how to budget, showing them that fast cash ain't the right way to go. Yeah, you may be able to get your startup that way, but what about your long term? Like, what is your long term goal for your cash, for your future, for your flow, for your stability. Like, what are you doing with that money? I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting too deep with this shit. But this is just the things that I be thinking about. Like, when you dealing with a hood nigga, is your family really that priority to that hood nigga? Or is his hood really that priority to that hood nigga? Do you and your kids come first? Or does that hood come first? Do you have to wait till he rides for that hood first before he rides for you and your kids? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, food for thought. Because at the end of the day, the last time that I checked, I mean, this is my opinion, I feel like no matter what, your fam should come first. And your hood should understand that. And then your hood should come. Because at the end of the day, women and kids should always be protected. And your hood should understand that, because your hood should be helping you protect your fam. Just like you should be helping your hood protect their fam. But that's just my opinion, you feel me? What the fuck do I know? I'm just a crazy ass woman trying to raise her kids and survive out in this motherfucking world. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't know shit, and I don't know what the fuck I'm spitting about. I'm just talking bullshit and nonsense, you feel me? But that's just my opinion. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around all this shit, yo. Like, motherfuckers that put others before their kids and their fam, yo. Them be the motherfuckers you really gotta watch, my nigga, because they don't have no loyalty for you. Them be the motherfuckers that will sit you, watch you starve, watch you die, and just keep pushing like nothing. But they claim to love you, though, right? That shit crazy, yo. But, I ain't got much more to say on this topic, because I don't want to get agitated, so I'm going to just leave this shit right here. I haven't done a YouTube video in like 5 days, so I'm about to try to do one of those too. Like, I'm trying to get into doing this shit every day for y'all. Plus, like I said, it's a good therapy shit for me too, like, especially since I can't be getting agitated and shit, but it just sometimes be more frustrating because people keep interrupting and then I don't get to finish what I'm doing, and that kills my OCD when I don't get to finish shit. But I do hope y'all have an amazing day though. Y'all can leave comments and shit or questions and whatever. There is a link for that, and I can respond to them. If not, y'all can shoot me an email. It's shopnormies@gmail.com. So SHOPN for Nancy, O for Orange, R for Robert, M for Mary, E for Edward, S for Sam @gmail.com. I'll politely, you feel me? I'll touch whatever y'all want me to touch. I'll answer whatever y'all want me to answer. I got no problem with that. That's not an issue. Y'all want to ask something for the kids to answer. I'm trying to get them to get on the platform a lot more, but I got to get them comfortable because of the autism and stuff. And with the Lanos, I don't know how much he's really going to interact, but I can ask him the questions and have him recorded. That's not a problem. With Stankadoodle, she is 3, so, I mean, give or take how much she's going to participate. But, I'm trying to get Biva to get into it more because I know she's got a lot of shit to release too. But, check us out. Check out the YouTube channel, Parenting with Mental Illness, dash Mom and Children. Check out the IG, Parenting and Mental Illness. Check out the IG for the store, Shop Normies. Check out the store website, shopnormies.store. We have some new sets that we just put up there. We would definitely appreciate if you guys can support us. Every purchase helps us get the motel bill paid. It is $393.40 a week. And honestly speaking, I'm trying to move to the 2-bedroom they have. That bill is actually $441 and some change. It's like almost $50 more, but it gives us more space so the kids don't have to be on top of each other. My concern is always with Biva because the way hers is just different. Plus, she has a lot of stress right now with trying to make sure that I'm good and not stressed out. So if y'all could help us, we would definitely appreciate it. If y'all could stop by, like, share, whatever the case may be, make a purchase, we would definitely appreciate it. But I hope y'all have a blessed day and make it count. Many blessings to you and yours.